Okay, I'm going to show you how to search pre-made lessons in NearPod and add them to your library. So your library is this homepage. When you sign in, you have lessons and folders that you've either created or added from the NearPod library. To get back to this page at any point, you can just click this in the top left where it says NearPod. So I'm going to go to the toolbar on the left-hand side and click NearPod Library. The welcome page here will have lots of topical type things that you can explore. If you want to search for something, you can type it in right here in the search bar, summarizing, and you'll get tons of different results. You can see right here, even we have grade spans all over the place. So a nice way to kind of filter that is using this toolbar. The lessons are what I am familiar with. They just added the individual videos, and that's for like in-person teaching when students don't have their own devices. Okay. The lessons are going to give you the asynchronous and synchronous activities that students can do on their devices. So now let's just say I wanted to find a math lesson for fourth grade. You can also filter by resource type. And I actually still had summarizing here, so I'm going to X out of that. And you'll get different types of results. So you will get sets of results, and you'll also just get individual lessons. So like here I can see there are 70 fourth grade L lessons. For ELA, math, science, social studies, we'll talk about L lessons at the end of our session. There's also just individual lessons. So you can choose what you want to do. I'm going to click on NearPod for L, fourth grade, and you can add the entire set to your library if you want to, or you can add just individual lessons. So if I wanted to add the whole set, you can click here, add to my library. You have to add to your library for it to be teachable for you. You can also scroll down, and then you'll see all the different L lessons for fourth grade that NearPod has created. And you can actually just add one of these if you want, or a couple of them. You don't have to add the entire set. So let's say I wanted to do multiplicative comparison. You can add it right there, or you can click here and preview it. I always do a preview. You're just going to click through and you have access to all the different slides. So let's say I see this lesson and I want to teach it, so I'm going to hit add to my library. Okay, now you can click show in my library here, or go back to the top left to NearPod and you will be back in your library. Now I have my lesson right here. If you added a whole set of lessons, it will show up as one of the folders. So here's my lesson. You can choose to either teach it live when you're in front of the students or synchronously, or you can do student-paced asynchronously. You can also choose to teach this as is, or you can edit it, because now this is your own copy of the lesson now, so you can hit edit. If you want to keep the original, you can duplicate it, or you can click edit. Edit's going to bring you to the whole like creation page, which I will show you in the next few minutes.